a long week, now it is Friday night. So much stress in the air, I'll grab a beer tonight. I'll meet up with all my friends and that drinking begins. Who's got pitch-ins? 2 o'clock, the serving's in. I drove there alone by myself in my car. 2 a.m. we closed the bar, I'm stumbling to my car. They told me not to drive, they offered me a ride. I looked at all my friends and said I'll be alright. Swerving down the road, then I cracked my window. Fresh rolled joint, so I sparked that Indo. Take a few puffs till I feel that rush. Thinking in my head, damn, I'm fucked up. Hit it a few more times till it slants my eyes. Only thought in my mind, it doesn't feel right. The more I take in the herb, the more my car starts to swerve. One more big puff and I smash that curb. A terrible nightmare and a fucking bad dream of my own addiction taking that life of me. So don't take life for granted, finally understand it. As much as you think it won't, the shit can really happen. A terrible nightmare and a fucking bad dream of my own addiction taking that life of me. So don't take life for granted, finally understand it. As much as you think it won't, the shit can really happen. 90-mile-an-hour ride, my car flipped on its side. Whoever thought it'd be the night that I died? Flipping down the road and it landed on its top. Right at that moment my life ended, my heart stopped. The whole incident happened in front of 2 cops, both standing in shock, living all the way down the block. They call it in, here comes that ambulance. Medic looks at me and says he never had a chance. They got the jaws of life to pull out a lifeless life. He looked so young, I wonder if he even had a wife. ID on the car floor, they said he was 24. What a waste of a life, he could have done so much more. A moment of silence before the medic dials the number. Tears in his eyes bringing bad news to a mother. Does what he has to do and does his job, but he can feel all her pain as her voice starts to throb. A terrible nightmare and a fucking bad dream of my own addiction taking that life of me. So don't take life for granted, finally understand it. As much as you think it won't, shit can really happen. Terrible nightmare and a fucking bad dream of my own addiction taking that life of me. So don't take life for granted, finally understand it. As much as you think it won't, the shit can really happen. Lying in the casket and I open my eyes, I can only hear and see crying tears covering eyes. Thinking, fuck, how could I hurt so many lives? One bad decision of getting in my car that night. My mom walks by, tears full in her eyes. She didn't say nothing, but I could hear her scream inside. How could you be so stupid? Why did you drink and drive? Didn't you learn anything from your DUIs? My sister was next, she couldn't even look at me. She was holding her newborn baby, I hadn't even seen. Then it was my dad, man, he looked so mad, but I could feel his insides and damn, he was sad. I was searching for my brother and it hit me, he was locked down. He couldn't be there to support my family while I was buried in the ground. I wanted to jump out, give out hugs and say sorry, but somehow I knew there's no happy ending to my story.